Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today I am going to tell you comparison and contrast essay. What is comparison or contrast essay? In comparison or contrast essay, you explain the similarities and differences between two items. When we compare the similarities between two items, and when we contrast the differences between two items. Compare and contrast is a very common pattern in most academic fields. It is also a common type of essay test questions. You might have observed in your papers questions when it is a political science, the question is like, compare the forms of government of Great Britain and the United States. When it is literature, the question can be, compare the characteristics of Uncle Malik and his nephew in Saroyan's short story. The name of the short story is The Pomegranate Trees. Similarly, when it is a business, the question can be, compare and contrast methods for promoting a new business, product or service. Now, organization of comparison or contrast essays. Okay. The first key to writing a successful comparison or contrast essay is to organize it carefully. Okay, basically there are two ways to do this: point by point organization or block organization. When we talk about point by point organization, in your compare or contrast essay, you are supposed to write one point of for example, you want to talk about that you want to compare jobs. First, make a list of factors that are important to you. For example, you want to compare salary, benefits, opportunities for advancement, workplace atmosphere, commuting distance from your home, and so on. Each factor or point of comparison is a subtopic. Okay. For example, you want to compare job X with job Y, so you can make a list in advance as a pre-writing, so that you will come to know what kind of things you are going to write in your essay. For example, salary, frequency of raises. For example, in job X, it is $30 per hour and annual evaluation, and then in job Y, it is $25 per hour semi-annual evaluation. So there is a difference between job X and job Y. If we talk about the benefits, for example, there are vacation, health insurance, pension plan, sick leave. So if in job X they are good, also in job Y they are good, so here you will write same. So there is no difference between job X and job Y. Advancement opportunities in job X, they are not good, and in job Y they are good, so they are different. Okay. Similarly, workplace atmosphere, commuting distance, so you will compare with job X and job Y. If they are similar, you will write same. If they are different, you will write different. In your essay, each point of comparison becomes the topic of a paragraph. You can put the paragraph in any order you wish, perhaps in the order of importance to you personally. Okay, for example, your thesis statement is in the introduction is, one way of deciding between job offers is to compare them on important points. So body paragraph, your salary, benefits, opportunities for advancement, workplace atmosphere, commuting distance from home, and then you will write conclusion. This is just a outline of your essay so that you can write easily. Okay. Another example I want to give you from the book of John Langan, uh, that we are also using in our text. So point by point. Now look at the supporting paragraph below, which is taken from another essay. You will read studying then and now. The topic is studying then and now. So now the writer has written here a short supporting paragraph. Ordinary studying during the term is another area where I have made changes. In high school, I let reading assignments go. I told myself that I would have no trouble catching up on 200 pages during a 15-minute ride to school. College courses have taught me to keep pace with the work. Otherwise, I feel as though I'm sinking into a quicksand of unread material. When I finally read the high school assignment, my eyes would run over the words, but my brain would be plotting how to get the car for Saturday night. Now I use several techniques that force me to really concentrate on my reading. The paragraph contrasts two styles of studying point by point. The following outline illustrates the point by point method. Okay, so I have read here the organization of the paragraph is point by point. Okay, when we look at the outline, we will clearly come to know how to write point by point compare or contrast essay or paragraph. The thesis statement is studying is something I do differently in college than in high school. So there is a comparison between college life and high school life. Keeping up with reading assignments. So what is the difference between reading assignments at college and high school? Then okay, so this is the main point. First he has talked about high school, then college. Similarly, another point was given here, concentration while reading. First high school and then college. Let's go back once again. Ordinary studying during the term in another area where I have made changes. In high school, I let reading assignments go. I told myself that I would have no trouble catching up on 200 pages during a 15-minute ride to school. So here he has talked about the college or school time. And now another point on the same subtopic, that is college courses have taught me to keep pace with the work. Otherwise, I feel as though I'm sinking into a quicksand of unread material. So see the difference between high school time and college time. When I finally read the high school assignment, my eyes would run over the words, but my brain would be plotting how to get the car for Saturday night. Now, I use several techniques that force me to really concentrate on my reading. So, here the writer has compared his reading habits during high school time and college time. So he is saying that in college time it was very difficult for him to concentrate, but in now he has different or several techniques to concentrate on reading. 2 points were given here that I have already shared with you. Uh, when you begin writing a comparison or contrast paper, you should decide right away which format you will use, one side at a time or one point by point. Now, another one is a block format. Okay, I will tell you first. Let me go to this point, block organization or block format of your comparison or contrast essay. The other way to organize a comparison or contrast essay to or arrange all the similarities together in a block and all the differences together in a block. You should discuss either the similarities first or the differences first. You often insert a transition paragraph or transition sentences between the two blocks. Now, when you write point by point, you will make a list. So first you will, for example, you want to talk about two jobs, job A and job B. So first you will write point A regarding job A, then point A regarding job B. Similarly, second point, third, fourth. But when it comes to block organization, two possibilities can be there. Either here you will also make a list, but you will divide them. First you will write all the similarities, then you will write all the differences. Okay. Now it depends upon you and depends upon the topic. For example, if you want to compare two companies, so your focus will be on differences first. So according to your own choice or according to the importance of the topic or importance of the supporting detail, you can write down. Okay. So you can write all the differences of point A or for job A, for example, and then all the differences of job B at a time. Okay. For example, this is another outline is given here. One way of deciding between two job offers is to compare them on important point. Body paragraph is similarities. First you will write the benefits of job A, job B, then means first you will write the similarities of job A, means its benefits, commute distance from home. Okay. And then you will write job B, benefits and commute distance from home. Then differences, salaries, opportunities for development, workplace atmosphere, and so on, and then conclusion. Okay. Now let me give you another example from John Langan book of block format. So yes, one side at a time. Look at the following supporting paragraph from a vote for McDonald's, one of the model essay that will follow. Okay. For one thing, going to the chalet is more difficult than going to McDonald's. The chalet has a jacket and tie rule, which means I have to dig a support cord and tie out of the hack of my closest. Make sure they are semi clean and try to steam out the wrinkles somehow. The chalet also requires reservations. Since it is downtown, I have to leave an hour early to give myself time to find a parking space within 6 blocks of a restaurant. The chalet cancels reservations if a party is more than 10 minutes late. Now here the writer has just given the whole information about the chalet, which is a kind of you may say restaurant or like McDonald's. So on the other hand, going to McDonald's on the other hand is easy. I can feel comfortable wearing my jeans or warm up suit. I don't have to do any I don't have to do any advanced planning. I can leave my house whenever I'm ready and pull into a door side parking space within 15 minutes. So first half paragraph was about the chalet, and then second half, so we call this one as a block organization or one side at a time. Okay. So now it depends upon, you see here outline. So going to the chalet is more difficult than going to McDonald's. This is thesis statement. Then now he has given 4 points about that chalet, and then 4 points about McDonald's. Okay. So then I have already told you point by point. Okay. So these are two types of paragraphs. So for further reading, I suggest, see here, it's page number 291. So it begins from 287 to somehow to 293 or 295. So I suggest all of you go through this one. You will further get its detail. Okay. Now definitely when you move, you use some transitional words or phrases. Okay. So some words or phrases are given here, like similarly, likewise, also, to. For example, human workers can detect malfunctions in machinery. Similarly, likewise, a robot can be programmed to detect equipment malfunctions. Okay. Similarly, as, just as, and you will find and, both, and, not only but also, neither nor, either or. Neither robots nor human workers are infallible. So definitely such kind of words are used in comparison or contrast essays, like, just like, similar, when you are going to compare, and then when you are going to contrast, you can use words like however, nevertheless, nonetheless, still, although, even though, but, yet, despite, in spite of, all these things. Okay. So some examples are given here. I have already shared these slides on LMS. I suggest all of you go through this one, so that in next meeting we can have question answer session. Thank you very much. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.